Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of Port Royal, where we will still try to capture a city from the French if we're able to whittle down their convoys to seven or less. And to do that, I'm still trying to abuse the fact that they're at war with three countries, because that's going to be the vulture tactic, as I called it. Basically, vulture tactic is, well, it's more or less what it already says. I'm waiting for two convoys. Didn't I explain this before? I can't remember. I'm waiting for two convoys of a country fighting, and at some point, those convoys will have lots of damage, no crew, even no weapons once in a while. And at that point, as a very sneaky vulture, I will move in, attack the convoy of the country I'm aiming for. Of course, I mean, I can use the tactic against the other country, but it is particularly for countries I'm aiming at, in this case France. Move in, attack the convoy, and lower it. And by doing that, I'm just wondering where my convoy has been. Oh, wait a second. No, no. So I actually miss. Ah, that's why I couldn't find it. It's in under repair. Um, but basically, if I move in to attack a convoy which isn't armed or not having any crew, or in the best option, both, which is really the best option, defeating that convoy, conquering is actually the best thing that can happen to you, because you will lower your enemy's resistance, fleet in this case, very easily, without many or no losses at all. So, yes, like I said, I'll have to wait for French convoys to be attacked by English, Dutch, or Spanish. Wait until they got damaged, etc., etc. I got a transport convoy here, and I had. Ah, that's a 4. No, that's not the one I want. This is what I want. I still got a lot of wood and bricks over here, and coffee. What about sugar? Going pretty well. What about? Mm-hmm. Since I'm waiting for production anyway, I might as well add another sugarcane farm here. Shouldn't I be selling? Yeah, for 120. Let's make that 110. This is the kind of convoy I'm talking about, except this one got hit probably by the English, so that's not what I want. And I can actually edit this one now, because I got so much coffee available. Goes with him too. So much coffee available that it's quite easy to start picking up more. And sell more. I also need another ship. Trading fleet preferred because of the cost. So we got peace between England and the Netherlands, which is very suitable for me, because that means the French lost a convoy. That means with peace between the Dutch and the English, I can concentrate. The Dutch can concentrate at fighting France even more, and so will the English. That's the convoy I was thinking about. But yeah, I can't do anything about that one yet. I also need to. need to figure out which is going to be my next convoy. Because I do have the captain for it now. I'm just lacking a good route. What I wanted to know is crew. Got plenty. And ship. Convoy is repaired. That's useless. That one's useless. So I'm going to drop off here. Because that's the point where I will get the best benefit of attacking a French military convoy. Let's see what...
It's good to see you here. Come in, and I'll see if I have something. I would gladly task you with capturing a town belonging to our enemies. I have enough military convoys to protect the newly...
Good, that's what I wanted to know. I also need to get my reputation up. And look at that, a Spanish military convoy. Just what I needed. And we're just going to follow him. Or not. Because I see a better target. I also need to get access. I just got access. The reason I sent that fleet to St. Augustine is to deal with the result of my acts of privateering, because at some point I will have to bribe the Viceroy or the Governor to get my reputation back again. Able to fight this convoy, although it won't be easy. But at least those two military corvettes would be nice. There's a big Spanish convoy. Let's wait for the clash. clash. Well, crap. Oh, maybe we do have a clash. Just not the one I wanted. Yeah, let's attack this one. And this is a battle screen with 5 fleets. What I need to do now is, other as selecting another ship, figure out which ones I want to take. That one, 1% health, and this is actually a normal Corvette, so I don't need those. The wind is in my back, so I can capture it. This one will slow me down tremendously. 1%, it's badly damaged, so there's not really use to get it. And if I'm able to capture ships, if I capture this one, I will actually slow my entire convoy down and make it a lot harder for myself to capture what's ever left. So that's a no-go. The big boys got 50 people aboard their ships, health between 54 and 78%, full cannons. So those are easier, although with 10 knots on 2 of them, once again, if one of them escapes, especially this one, it will be hard to capture up. That one too. So what I'm going to do,
Make ready to board!
Is immediately aim at that ship. It's the fastest, best health is the fastest. If I capture that one, I will be sure that I'm able to catch up on the fleet afterwards. So that's my first aim. Since a ship used in boarding can't be used for a while, I will also switch to another fleet. And as you can see, it worked.
All clear for action.
Because 2 of their ships are following mine.
Board.
And this time I got the upper hand, so I'm able to capture the next ship and perhaps even the last 2. If I'm able to do that, I will simply sink the worst ships and capture the best ones. And there's number 3. So my next aim will be the 49%, and since I can't capture all as I got 5 ships already, 6 ships already, I will sink the last one. It will probably attempt to flee anyway. speed up. Blub. My reputation with the French is gone now, that's for sure. Capture all ships, capture all weapons, because I will need especially the chain and grape shot. Don't need this, but those two are important to me. I can use the cutlasses, everything else is okay. They don't have any goods. This one will basically, each and every of my ships will avoid each and every ship of my ships will currently avoid any French ports, but more important, France is weak.
It's good to see you here. Come in. Our enemy does not have enough military convoys to protect it, so be it. Your mission is I have no other news for you.
So, 10 captains, 6 permits, quite nice actually, because that means in a bit I can actually start setting up my first hub trading route. I need to once again transfer ships. Damaged, 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 damaged. There we are. No, I needed the dogs anyway. Sailors. I need 160 guns. I got a shitload, so I don't need those. If I'm not mistaken, I'm a few guns short. That is, let's see, repair, 5 days, 14 days. Now, Florida Keys, 4 guns, 419 soldiers. Charleston, 3 cannons, 245. Sugar, 4 cannons. And goods wise, cotton, dye, corn. I need the cotton and a dye for this. So that convoy I created, which is currently docked in St. Augustine, is going to travel between Florida Keys and Grand Bahama, so I can start setting up a trade route for clothing, which in general means I don't set up hub systems yet. And the reason for that is that I'm sort of running, no, not sort of running, that I don't have the right setup to split the areas yet. I will be able to do that in a bit. What I do have to do is being careful about French military convoys, because they will start hunting me. And I can't always rely on Dutch convoys to actually deal with things. But as long as the French are at war with free countries, I'm fine. And depending on how long this war is going to last, I may actually be able to capture another town. Which brings me to, if I pick those three, I will be fine. I got lots of sugar actually. Rope and meat is useful because of having to ship it all over the place. If I capture temper, I got another colonial good. No, wait. Fort Caroline offers tobacco, but my plan is to capture those three as well. So, I got currently 7 towns. 3 makes 10, 11, and 3 is 14. And the last one, maybe Santiago, is 15. So no temper. Never mind. Hunter. Weapons. Attack a town. Florida Keys. And I made a mistake. Convoy in repair. Okay. $614, $419. Let's do a land attack. 419, 2 versus 3. That doesn't work. So it's going to be a land attack, and most likely means that I also have to fight. There's 2 troops here, there's 1 troop there. It probably means that I also have to fight the town guard at some point. Let's zoom in. Saber Warrior. Well, that's a new name. See? Jewel. Am I allowed to start first? No. Yeah, I forgot to mention that the higher the rank of my captain and the fight is, the more often I have done a fight, the more complicated it will become. Still, I won. Now, funny thing, there's a French convoy here. So the town is Dutch, which basically means they only turned the flag by 90 degrees. But the town is Dutch, but there's still a French convoy in repair. And since that convoy doesn't have any guns, what I may do now, first of all, visit the
It's
governor.
good to see you here. Come in, and I'll see if I have something for you. Thank you for capturing one of our enemy's towns. I would gladly task you with capturing a town belonging to our enemies. I have enough military convoys to protect the newly captured area. However, the enemy is still too strong for such an undertaking.
So I can capture another convoy. France back at normal. If I capture one convoy, it's most likely going to be weak again. So 355. It's under repair, so I need to 404. That convoy wasn't having any weapons. If I'm lucky and I'm able to get to that convoy as soon as it leaves Florida Keys, it means I'm able to capture a convoy very easily. Also, as you can see, France is cut in half. Later, since I end up with only 5 French towns, as soon as it's possible, I will start capturing the cities along the Mexican coast for France, and I need 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 10 cities. 2, 4, 6, 7, and those 3 make 10. That's 10 French cities. That needs a nice purple area up here. I will get some of the British, 2 to be precise. So that means 2 more cities for the British up here, and for myself I will capture those 2, eventually leaving Spain with 15 cities as well. I think it may take some time before that convoy is actually completely repaired. And they're making a mistake. The French made a mistake, a big one. 57, 41 and 36. 70. No.
All clear for action.
27. First this one. That one's going to be last. One. Two. How many do I have left? Plenty. Am I able to capture this thing? It's a free ship convoy. No, but I am able to capture it because I know that caravel is slow, so it will be sailing not as fast as my convoy will do.
All clear for action.
And did I just make a mistake? It's likely. It's very likely. Come on. Thank you. Yep, and now it's very easy to deal. I could actually...
We're ready to board.
Never mind. And here we go again. And the next. This way is going to be very easy. So my next goal, if I'm asked to attack a city, is Justin. I could do St. Augustine, but with 600 people, 600 soldiers, going to be a pretty hard fight actually. On the other hand, since St. Augustine got meat, it is a good choice. What's my reputation? 49%. Yeah. I need 160 guns, maximum load 216. $190, $170. That's enough. The reason why I'm not selling these ships before actually repairing them is at some point I will need
It's
another
good to see you here.
convoy.
Come in. I would gladly task you with capturing a town belonging to our enemies. I have enough.
Okay, he still needs me to take convoys away. Okay. 6 convoys, normal, 1 more and they're weak. So if I keep this convoy, and actually I've been a fool because I only got 132 cannons, not enough. However, with this convoy and the 132 cannons, I'm able to create a new military or a new convoy. At some point my governor will ask me, we are too weak currently to defend each and every city, can I get one of your convoys? At that point I simply create a new convoy with everything here in the transport as well as that caravel I got. I load it up with guns, sail back to Grand Bahama. Governor has the mission. I say yes. He gets the convoy. It will be even repaired. If I'm not mistaken, no matter. This is not good. Even if the convoy was at full health, but at that time my country got another convoy. So its military strength has increased. I get a financial reward of it, and that financial reward is close to or even better as having sold those things. So in the light of that, it's profitable for me. And more important, those ships are pretty expensive. I mean, it's a 200 upkeep. So currently I got 3 caravels, 600 Corvette, 700. The pirate barks are cheap, but 700, and I've got another caravel, 9, and a frigate is 1000 total in gold as upkeep. And that's quite a lot. Actually got one ship too many now. So there's one convoy under repairs here, and it's a big one. That's quite nice. Time to start looking for French convoys. If I'm able to lure them towards a Spanish or a Dutch convoy even, the better. Well, look at that. It's not following me. Equals strength, that's why. That one's going back. Moving from one dog to another. Or is it hunting another convoy? I don't see any Spanish or French convoys, but it is hunting something. Spanish convoys by the look of it. So that English convoy is the one I should follow. Or not. That's what I was waiting for. Now it's time to lure them. There it is. The convoy I knew I would encounter at some point. And there's the clash I was hoping for. And it looks like the French lost their entire convoy.
It's good to see you here. Our
Yep.
enemy does not.
You
So
can.
be it. I have no other news for you.
A ship available in the harbor? Really? Frigate. I got a better idea. 2, 3, 4 caravans. caravels, captain at the caravel, all ships in it. I send this one to Turks to pick up each and every cannon I have. I also got my maximum number of... Yeah, it was a pretty rough fight, I knew that. I also got my maximum number of captains right now, but that's not really important. What's important to me is that I'm able to deal that big blow I wanted. 635 crew, 680, 606. Yep, I'm going to do that. Depending at how things are going, I may actually aim at another French town, or I aim at a Spanish. So I need more people. Now I've got a war convoy.
It's lovely to see you again. I haven't
Yeah,
stopped
I
thinking
thought
of you
about
since our
her.
last meeting.
Forgot
Come
about
in
her.
quickly. I have a lot to tell you.
Again? Okay. Yeah, be well. Not yet. I need to send... I really should enable that scrolling again. $804. So we're going to attack the governor town. That's the plan. And it's going to be a somewhat harder fight, but with 840 too late. Yep, I got dropped, I knew that. With 840 people aboard my ship, I may be able to pull it off, considering we got 600 soldiers here. Wrong convoy. And colonial 2. Pirate attack, so there's a pirate somewhere over here as well. Well, that's something I will deal with later. Oh shit, I forgot something. I forgot that transport convoy. Oh no, transport convoy never have. I have to do a naval attack. And that's something I didn't count for either. Everything is going into the direction I don't want to. So where's my hunter? There's the hunter. No convoy. Shit. I'm going to lose everything I have simply because the AI is not doing what I wanted to do. I will lose that fleet, and I will actually strengthen the French with that, which is what I didn't want to. The good thing is I still got my transport convoy for scouting. And I can always switch to the alternative, but fact is that I can't give that convoy away to my country in a bit, which was something I actually wanted. set to attack. You can go back to Grand Bahama. Will be a little bit harder as they got more gunslingers. So I will have to fight the musketeers first. And the irony, I got people fighting and you see somebody over there making ropes. And done. Annex. Friendly. But I'm able to do a meat and rope production later, which is quite nice. And not to mention, look at the red. It moves up nicely. So, we've got that done. Good thing I still got a convoy here.
It's good to see you here. Come in. Thank you for... You have served my nation long and faithfully. Now I must reward you for your loyalty. I shall give you a parcel of land on which you can establish your own town.
And that's what I was aiming for. So, what do I have? Well, 4 patches, and that's the fun part. Each country can give me 4 patches. And let's slow down for a moment. So, 4 patches of land. First of all, Carlos, producing fruit, wood, clove, rum and coffee. That's one option. The second option, Manzanillo, grain, fruit, meat, rum and cigars. So that's 2, but more important also meat, and I wanted a town for meat. Then we got Santoma, although right now I think Santoma is actually blocked by a pirate's nest, but we'll deal with that later. Grain, fruit, rum, ropes and dice, which is the same as I have here in Turks Island, so that's a no-go. And last but not least, Puerto Cabezas. And once again, we got construction materials, rope, rum and cocoa. I'm currently able to produce cigars in Isabella. And I'm buying up the coffee, the cocoa, dice and cigars. And personally, I always preferred Manzanillo because of the meat, but also because I'm able to do meat and rum over there. So that means I can do cloth and rum. I've got the sugar for the rum production in Isabella. I got the cotton in Isabella, so for clothing. But I got the sugar here, and this route is pretty safe for now. So
You can now enter it, just like any other town, to erect buildings and set up businesses there. The entire district is not yet available to you, but if you capture additional towns, I will give you the land you need for this. I would gladly task you with capturing a town belonging to our enemies. I have enough military convoys to protect the newly captured area. However, the enemy is still too strong for such an undertaking. You could help to weaken the enemy by destroying its military convoys. You can check a nation's...
now here's the town, and as you can see we have docks with nothing left. The builder, the town center telling me what my relationship is, and the goods, just like always, no population, no soldiers, no harbor cannons. We got the market stall, my palace, and my palace is basically the super warehouse. So the first thing I'm going to do is set up the auto purchases. And the fun part is I don't have to set the prices. And the auto sales 60, 60, no wait, 90. I'm going to produce meat, so I need to store corn. I'm going to produce rum, so I need to store sugar. I'm going to produce tobacco, which means I will have to store tools. So that's it. That's how things are going to be. I have nothing in stock, and that's it. But I will need stuff here, starting with residential areas. I got town buildings and community building, and a few of the things I will need to start with before actually dealing with everything else is I need a dockyard. I need an inn. I need a church. And after that I can start thinking about my business and my residential area. I don't need a warehouse. Keep in mind, for each business I need 4 houses. I have no idea which part actually was mine. Well, I can check that, but I don't have the materials. So I got my city. I also had a captain, and certainly hope that I haven't lost him. No, I haven't lost him. I have a captain with the trading fleet, which I will start ordering to do a transportation route from Manzanillo to get the materials needed to sustain there. However, first of all he needs to sail to Biloxi, which means he will be under attack a few times. Before he will actually be there and deal with a French viceroy, which is very pissed off. And I needed shipyard 60 wood and 60 stones. So let's get that from Isabella. So he wants me to attack the Spanish, which means Gibara, which can be done by land again, and Santiago, which can also be done by land. And that will give me another part of the land, while at the same time, with Manzanillo being one of my more or less hub capitals, and I can do 4 of each nation, which means 16 cities, and I have 60. So I can in general set up at some point, if I have the unlimited amount of captains available, a hub serving 5 cities for each and every single town I have from I get from a governor. 5 cities, and after that I only have to connect each and every of those cities with another. So basically I got 16 inter-hub convoys, and each hub is serving 5 cities or less. And here we got a Spanish military convoy I could actually take. The fact that it's mentioned that I have to attack Spain and not France means this war is almost over. There's also 4 pirates I need to deal with, big time. And the population statistics, as you can see, France going down, Netherlands going up. Down statistics, ditto. France going down, Netherlands going up. And the goods, I'm not even bothering with goods. But I will have to set up a new convoy. You got only a trading fleet, and my transport convoy was having and that's a big problem. I forgot something. I got plenty up here. So I got cotton and dye. It's time to start working at my trade routes, my hub trade routes, and I can even use the colonial and viceroy times. Yeah, weakling. There's the footprint. So I need another 40. What my plan is, well, other as stopping in a bit because the time is almost up. I will sail each and every convoy with damaged ships up here and repair it here because I can repair it for free over here. As soon as the shipyard is ready, I can repair for free. And because I can repair for free, I will have to build a residential area so I know where I'm going to be. As you can see, only 25% of the map is mine. And that makes it quite hard for business. So in general, I need another 25% before I can even start setting up my businesses. But I can build a house here. Because I repair for free over here, no repair costs, it's a lot easier to keep things on the repair here. Disadvantage, and I admit that it's for sure, disadvantage of that is I still have to pay for the ship's costs. So that's done. Um, which means that's the last thing I will do. But I can do that off without recording this because it's almost an hour and a half now. The last thing I'm going to do is setting up a trade route starting in Manzanillo and basically doing the clockwise route I've been doing before, with its main goal to pick up some goods in Turk's Island, drop everything off and make sure that I'm able to sustain my population there. Yeah, something else popped up in my mind. There is an alternative, and that alternative with this captain is to start traveling along the governor and viceroy's towns, and by doing that being able to pick up settlers, wine, tools and spices, and use my town to actually sell them elsewhere. So I'll see what I'm going to do. For now I will stop because, like I said, it's an hour and a half. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly did, because I got one of my goals going which is my first town. And although I will need more cities from each governor before I got my full town, plus I need 3 more, so that's quite a lot to do still. I got my first town, and that's the most important thing. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. You have a nice day, and like always, goodbye.